How's it going, guys? I'm Zach Calvin, and these Billet badass lower control arms are getting installed on the Camaro.
I don't mind if you don't listen that much, but some of y'all don't listen at all. The same shit they be pushing your buttons. Got a grown man having withdrawals. I don't mind if you don't listen that much. Yo, I just mind what you say for the crowd. Cause some of y'all don't listen at all. Some of y'all don't answer that call.
In my hand, I have the latest Billet lower control arms from Blu808, and I'm going to show all of you the absolute best angle kit on the market, in fact in the world, for the 2010 and up Chevrolet Camaro. Now, I already have on the car the Blu808 Billet knuckles, and I have a custom lower control arm. Today I'm going to be installing these. This is actually made from 7051 aerospace billet aluminum. And for those of you that don't know what that is, because I had to Google it, it's the same stuff they use on the International Space Station. So this is super advanced technology. And if you have a 2010 plus Chevrolet Camaro or a Pontiac G8, this angle kit is absolutely the best that money can buy. Now, if you're unfamiliar with Blu808, they've been in the market for a very long time. In 2009, they actually won the GM Awards at SEMA. They've been developing this kit for the past 10 years since the Chevrolet Camaro came out. In fact, they've been in business before that doing Chevrolet Corvette stuff. One of the great things about Blu808 is they've been perfecting the Chevrolet Camaro angle kit for the past 10 years. So in 2017, I bought this car, and about 2 years later, I decided to try to drift it. And there was nobody on the market that made anything for it. I got a custom angle kit made with the factory knuckles. Effectively, they milled the back of the knuckles. Now, unfortunately, I probably broke 2 or 3 of these. And the reason for that is this is a cast aluminum knuckle, and cast aluminum just is not strong. And at the time, there was nobody making a kit except for Luke. And Luke has absolutely perfected the billet knuckle. I'll show you guys the knuckles in a second here while we're installing this lower control arm. And recently, I've seen a couple of people trying to get into the market for designing an angle kit. I don't remember the name of the company, but there's someone in Canada actually that just released a kit, but it looks super cheap. It's made out of steel, so it's not as strong as the billet aluminum parts. I think FDF also just purchased a car. They're going to be designing something for it. But Blu808, again, they've been designing specifically for the Chevrolet Camaro for the past 10 years. So the amount of time in perfecting this kit, the quality is bar none. You're not going to find a kit that is better quality than Blu808. And you're not going to find a kit that has more angle. We're going to measure it today, but this is probably 75 degrees of steering angle. Another thing to mention about this kit is it has been proven over the past 10 years. So Blu808 has run a Camaro in Formula Drift for 3 seasons and never had any part failures. They've also run in Global Time Attack. In fact, they won Global Time Attack in that same Formula Drift Camaro. So this angle kit, not only is it good for drifting, but because the steering ratio has basically improved the steering feel, it's improved the steering response, you can also use it for road course, autocross. It's just an overall better front suspension for your Chevrolet Camaro. And of course, we have to do some testing, but if you're interested in doing this to your Camaro, I'm gonna go ahead and put the link in the description. Before we get started, go ahead and do me a favor and click subscribe while you're here. Also, if you are not viewing this in 4K, please make sure you click on the settings icon and change it to 4K. That's gonna give you all the best viewing experience. But let's go ahead and jump into it, and let's start measuring out the angle on this car. All right, hold it there. Okay, so here is the existing kit. As you can see, it's got billet aluminum knuckles that still work with the wheel speed sensors. We've got BC Racing coilovers in there. And then this is the current lower control arm design. As you can see, it's a 2-piece design and it's made out of steel. And the new one is going to be a billet 1-piece design. So super excited about that. But let's go ahead and start taking this piece off. All right, so we have the lower control arm installed on the driver's side. Last step is to put the heim joint to knuckle on. I like to use red Loctite on the knuckle to the heim just because vibrations tend to make this bolt back out, and that's the last thing that you want on track or street driving it. So I'm gonna put just a little bit, just a little dab of red Loctite on. And then I torque this down to 100 foot-pounds is usually what I'll do. Oh, spicy unit. That'll be good for now. First, we're gonna slap the wheels on and kind of show you the overall angle right now. And then we're gonna go get an alignment. Now, unfortunately, it is about 5 o'clock. Florida's in a weird stage right now. It gets dark at like 5 o'clock and it's 40 degrees. So next video, we'll do the alignment and testing. Again, if you're interested in getting one of these for your Camaro or Pontiac G8, the link is in the description. If you have any questions about the angle kit, feel free to message me on Instagram, Zach_Calvin, or feel free to shoot Luke at Blu808 on Instagram a message, and we're happy to answer any questions you have. Okay, so we got everything installed, and it's pretty nutty. So let me show you guys. As you can see, this is pretty close to full lock, and it is crazy. Let's take a look at it. So that's gonna wrap up this video. Thanks for watching, guys. Please make sure you subscribe while you're here. Hit that thumbs up button. And in the next video, we're gonna do the alignment and we're gonna do some testing in the streets of Mexico. So we'll see you then.